difference is our academy is based on 6 principles. Number one, we are causes, and we spend an entire session talking about what is different between leading an organization and leading a cause. And mind you, I don't think they're exactly the same. Leading an organization versus leading a cause. Number two, what it means to mobilize, what it means to be a movement. Organizations that are not moving are not alive. They are stagnant. Governance has to make sure that the organization is moving, is mobilized. Number three, in the old days when I was getting started in this business, we had a word called fiduciary. And if I think we stood just a little more erect and we put our hand over our chest and we said it's our fiduciary responsibility. Well, I don't want to take away from those golden years of governance, but the fact of the matter is today we talk about a resilient organization because you may have money in the bank and have absolutely no equity in the community. How fiduciary is that? It is a matter of we have to ensure as boards we're a resilient organization based on all of our assets. And some are monetary and some are non. Number four, that we are getting impact. As a board, we have to make sure that we are walking our talk. Number five, this is one of my favorite ones. If boards aren't preparing the next generation to take over, who is? If we're standing on the shoulders of folks, who's going to stand on our shoulders? And finally, at the base of this picture is we have to have an infrastructure of paid and unpaid people. And you know what? In some organizations, that's a lot, and in some, it's a few. But the equation is still the same. Paid and unpaid people have to work with each other in an equitable, accountable, and an inclusive way if we're truly going to make sure that the sum is greater than any of its parts. Everybody, the Board Chairs Academy is about how do you lead a cause? How do you mobilize a movement? How do you recognize your responsibility to resiliency? How do you ensure that you're creating impact, getting the next generation to take over, and we're all working together in a way that makes sense for the community to get what they expect from us?